Alrighty, welcome. Headed away for a couple of days, 10 days. We're headed up to Bundaberg, Yeppoon and Fraser. So just got the car all packed up. Just finished getting it packed up. Got the solar panel out charging the fridge that's inside, but it's finally all finished being packed. Keen to get away out of the Gold Coast for a bit. Yeah, pretty keen. Anyway, we'll check out how we went. So obviously we're pretty well packed. I'll be taking about 60 litres of diesel with me. That's more so for Fraser. And then we also have some extra water. There's about 30 litres of water. Have the crab pots there. Hopefully get a few mud crab on our way. A big 75 litre kick-ass dual zone fridge and freezer. Okay. Fully loaded at the moment. Mrs. isn't too happy because there's a lot of bait in that freezer at the moment. Crab pot bait, fishing bait. But anyway, she's done well. She's meal prepped for the entire 10 or 11 days. And obviously got to have a few cold ones for the trip up. So we're sorted. The fridges I've heard a lot of good things about, a lot of good reviews, so thought I'd spend the money on something a bit quality. Haven't really heard anything going wrong with them. They seem like they're a good fridge. So far so good. We'll see how it goes on the trip though. Same thing, kick-ass battery. Obviously that's powering the fridge and will eventually power a little LED light later on. In addition to that, it will also power the shower. We bought a portable aqua heater shower by Companion. That's it over in here, if you can see that. Okay, but that battery from Kick-Ass, it is their 120 amp hour AGM battery. It seems to be going okay so far. So yeah, 9-hour trip from here up to our first stop of Stony Creek, and then from there we're going to make camp at Yeppoon at Beachside Holiday Caravan Park. Just sit there for 2 nights. We've got a scuba dive at Great Keppel Island, and then after those 2 nights we make our way south to Bundaberg and we'll stay at Norval Beach Caravan Park for about 4 nights. We've got some snorkeling around there and just check out that little area there around Bundy, which will be cool. Go to the rum distillery, how good. And then from there we go to my favourite place of all, Fraser. And we're at Fraser for about 5 nights. We've got 3 nights on the east side and 2 nights on the west. Now, I've never really camped on the west side before. Been over there a few times but never camped, so it'll be a good experience of camping there that night. I've heard a lot of people reckon the west is the best, so we'll see how we go. Anyway, I'll pick you guys back up in the morning, I reckon. Just add a few final finishing touches. You can see it's a very, very packed car. Got absolutely everything in here at the moment. Fishing rods, can't live without that. Shark rod, Fraser. Hopefully we get a few fish, a few crab, and no doubt we'll have some good times. See you in the morning. So this trip was filmed in January 2022 when COVID broke out around New Year's. We were pretty keen to head away and escape and isolate on our own little adventure. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
We added about an hour to our road trip, but on the upside we've seen lots of moo cows and some sheep that Jai thought were donkeys, and we stopped in and I got a coffee and Jai got a nice little sausage roll to start the morning. So yes, there are the perks. No, it's not all bad. But yes, we made sure we had that little stop well, I think it will be our only stop for probably the entire trip now because of the reroute. So it looks like this is what we've got going on, which I'm actually kind of happy with. Like no other cars in sight, it's just us and this little one-lane road. Hopefully, I hope no other cars rock up.
Hey,
There's little freshwater crawfish.
is there?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like blowing in and out of the rock.
Wow. Just pulled up to our first little stop, still on the trip up here. We're in Yeppoon, but yeah, after a 9-hour drive, sort of wanted to chill out. We're where are we? Byfield National Park at Stony Creek. Nice spot, but pretty busy. Water's pretty nice though, very warm.
I wonder if you can see some of these little crawfish on the camera.
Wicked spot, babe, hey?
Absolutely wicked.
Let's stop. And well, that there, that's hand. And that's what happens when you let a bloke pack the fridge and freezer. That ham is frozen. It's for our lunch today, but frozen, so
And it
trying
is
to defrost
actually
it.
labelled for Wednesday.
It's not
which is
labelled.
Today it is. Do you want me to show you? Look.
I didn't see
Oh,
the
you
label when I
actually
packed
got
it. Yeah, try to defrost it. Okay, well I didn't see that, but
Could that be any more self-explanatory?
should have said put in fridge. I'll put it in the freezer. Anyway, ham sangers for lunch.
At least it's going to be cold.
Get cooking.
At least it's cold. So, Jai and I have just arrived to our first accommodation for the holiday. We're at Beachside. It's like a camping, Beachside Holiday is what it's called. So, he is checking us in over there in the office. And it looks like we got pretty lucky because there's signage everywhere saying that they're at full capacity. So, very exciting, and we will have to show you our view because I don't know what lot we're at yet. Fingers crossed we're at a really nice one, but it is literally right on the water, so I think it will be prime position for a nice little feed for dinner tonight. Yeah, so I think we hit the jackpot for this little accommodation. Good job, Jai.
Sunlight fell, it reminded me that life can be so gracious sometimes. And I felt like everything around me was connected somehow. At night I hear the rhythm of the ocean as it breaks on the shore. And I think about all the things that I am grateful.
This is what I'm talking about, fresh from the Gold Coast. How good. Mud crab on the beach. Yum.
And they say, hold on to this time we have, and let the light shine through.
I thought I'd just throw in a quick video of what the car setup looked like when it was somewhat set up. There'll be another video in the days to come, but basically that's our setup here at Beachside Holiday Caravan Park in Yeppoon. Nice little outlook over the water for a great couple of days there that we camped. So that was day one of the drive from the Gold Coast to Yeppoon. Checked out Stony Creek and then headed off to eat some mud crab on the beach after setting up camp. I'll leave you to watch these little outtakes now, and we'll get into day 2 of Great Keppel Island.
Singing along, from the 28, a little me by the way I sing. She loves me from the 28. But yes, that's your update, and it is currently 5 to 7. Woohoo! What do you go? How do you do it? What does one do you? Yeah. What do you say when you go? Yeehaw! Is it a yeehaw? What do you do? It's like a. What'd you do earlier?
You.
You. Yeah. There you go. You.
Turn it off, you idiot. Well, good morning from Great Keppel Island. Finally made it. Today's adventure is a little snorkel. Just gonna head out around that little headland into another little beach. Hopefully making our way towards Monkey Beach, which is up around there. And we'll go snorkeling there. We've got a guided snorkel this afternoon, just to try and explore a few new little places.
Unfortunately, we had to opt for the snorkeling
nice.
because we
Great.
were just both far too congested with the flu to try scuba diving. It's not a pleasant feeling under the water when you're all congested.
Unreal.
So snorkeling it was,
Can't
and
beat
we
it.
still had a lot of fun doing it.
Where else would you rather be? Just making our way up to a little beach. Not really secluded, but nice. So I think they call that Shells Beach or something like that. Around that corner there's Monkey Beach. And that was Keppel where they dropped us off just around that headland. And the missus is still out there, still paddling. But just how clear this water is. I only had a cyclone come through here a couple of weeks ago, but it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
boyfriend duties. The sand's hot. Come on, mate, Mash. And now he's got a hill to go up. Doesn't look that steep, but trust me, these things are heavy. It is hot. Wow. Ouch. I am a pathetic girlfriend. Making my man hike these two up the hill. Good God. I am a princess. You treat me like one too.
Hoping I can see a star. I haven't made a wish thus far.
Where are we headed, Jai?
Going to Bundy.
Bundy.
Norval Beach Park, and then set up camp, and we'll go to the Bundy Rum Distillery. That's today. And tomorrow we're going snorkeling.
Woohoo!
Yeah, headed to Bundy for.
Maybe I'll get to pat a turtle this time.
Headed to Bundy for four nights before we go to Fraser.
I'm excited to try some rum. Lots of different kinds. Apparently, Jai's mum, she said that there's a salted caramel rum that's like to die for. So we'll give that one a go. And she mentioned something about cider. I'll have to double check with her if she's talking about cider being at Bundy Rum, which I don't understand that. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, so we'll have to try out that cider place too. So, yes, very keen. Ready for some drinks. I'm not sure.
Day 3, we didn't do too much filming. We were at the Bundy Rum Distillery. It was pretty wet that day. After the rum distillery, we then went to Ohana's, where we drank ciders. They make the Cheeky Tiki brand, which is pretty big up there. And then after that, we decided to call in for a quick pub feed for dinner at the Spotted Dog Railway Hotel. And it was a great feed, a few beers and a win on the pokes.
So, we're off to 1770 Marina for snorkeling. This is our weather. We had some major thunderstorms last night, so, but it was nice. It was the coolest night of sleep we've had since we've been here. And as had been mentioned earlier, but Jai was not coping well with the heat. So last night was a little blessing in disguise, I reckon. But we'll see how we go with the rain today.
So as you can see, the weather wasn't ideal for the trip. When we were in Yeppoon, we actually had a cyclone warning. And then making our way down to Bundy, we had the flood warnings. It was when Queensland had the major floods at the start of 2022 and the Bruce Highway was closed and all the other sort of things were happening a little bit further south than Bundy, but still a flood warning, and there was quite a bit of hazardous weather around. As you'll see on the boat ride shortly, where we're travelling to now, which is 1770 Marina, we actually make it towards Lady Musgrave Island, which is where we're going snorkeling for the day. And the wind gusts, I think, would have had to have been at least 20 knots, if not more. And the seas were quite rough and angry. The skipper said he'd never seen it so rough in such a long time. It's normally a very smooth journey over, but I think everyone but us got seasick that day heading out there to Lady Musgrave Island. It was very, very rough, but it did make for some beautiful snorkeling once we got to the sheltered waters of Lady Musgrave itself. When we headed back, which you'll see later on, it was quite the opposite day they had on the land. It was very, very windy, lots of rain they had, and you'll see that shortly after we enjoy a lovely day, not knowing anything was going to go wrong on the mainland.
I wanna wake up every morning feeling better, cause I know you're sleeping by my side. And every moment we're together, I remember just to keep it all for you and I see that body in the sunlight, feeling the heat and it feels right. I wanna do this for the rest of my life. Oh, I know, you know the vibe. I wanna stay with you every night. You and me underneath the lights. I'm always good when you're by my side. I know, you know, you're on my mind. You really make me come alive. here for the rest of my life. Looking for sun rays, needing them good days. Fly me away, away, you're my holiday. Cool like the ocean, lost in emotion. Find me away, away, you're my holiday. Whenever you're here it's a good time. Strawberry shirts in the sunshine, ice cold drinks till the moonlight. You're my holiday. Whenever you're here it's a good time. Strawberry shirts in the sunshine, ice cold drinks till the moonlight. You're my holiday. I wanna stay up till the morning with you talking, just to listen to the things you say. And every time we're in the middle of the city, I imagine us so far away. I see that body in the sunlight, feeling the heat and it feels right. I wanna do this for the rest of my life. Oh, I know you're on my mind. You really make me come alive. I wanna be here for the rest of my life. Looking for sun rays, needing them good days. Fly me away, away, you're my holiday. Cool like the ocean, lost in emotion. Find me away, away, you're my holiday. Whenever you're here it's a good time. Strawberry shirts in the sunshine, ice cold drinks till the moonlight. You're my holiday. Whenever you're here it's a good time. Strawberry shirts in the sunshine, ice cold drinks till the moonlight. You're my holiday. You're my holiday. You're my holiday.
I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. Yeah, the magician's assistant in their dream. And they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Is this movie that I think you like? This guy decides to quit his job and head to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself, but she's been living on the highest shelf. And they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I just wanna know if you're gonna stay. I just gotta know. I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever
Birds have no
seen.
natural predators here, so they will land, fly, and poo on you. So let's get used to that. So Lady Musgrave Island wasn't always known as Lady Musgrave Island. It was known as Wallangingi.
And I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Oh, lady, running down
the time they have stolen from us. And I want you, we can bring it on the floor. We've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on, do the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise, shouldn't talk about it. And I want you, we can bring it on the floor. We've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on, do the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise, shouldn't talk about it, shouldn't talk about it. Coldest winter for me, the sun is shining anymore. The only thing I feel is pain, caused by absence of you. Suspense controlling my mind, I cannot find the way out of here. I want you by my side, so that I'll never feel alone again. And I want you, we can bring it on the floor. We've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on, do the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise, shouldn't talk about it. And I want you, we can bring it on the floor. We've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on, do the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise, shouldn't talk about it, shouldn't talk about it. And I want you, we can bring it on the floor. We've never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on, do the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise, shouldn't talk about it.
So this little dog we found on the side of the road when my car battery decided to die and I had to bring RACQ. That took us to this moment now, which was in complete darkness heading back towards camp. It was completely flooded. That crossing had no water in it when we left, and Bundy received 150 mil of rain that day while we were out on the beautiful sunny Lady Musgrave Island. So heading back, I decided to walk it just to be safe. I was more so sort of worried about snakes coming down the river, but it was all good, and when we got back to camp, all a-okay.
So, we set up camp at Norval Park yesterday afternoon. All good, happy days, it was raining. We're up at Bundy here when extratropical cyclone Seth was passing through. And the rain obviously did a little bit of damage. Now we went out snorkeling at Lady Musgrave yesterday, predicted to get 20 mil. They ended up getting way more than that. This whole area went like 2 meters under apparently. It's like crazy. So. But yeah, just a warning to anyone coming to Norval Park, apparently there's a heap of thieves around here. We had a family save all our stuff from getting stolen from these people looking at it. And yeah, we're pretty lucky. We had tables, chairs, coolers, cookers, everything, and they saved it all from getting stolen. So. Well, we're at Norval Beach Park, driving along the beach. They've had a lot of rain. They flooded last night. It all flooded last night. It was very wet yesterday. But we didn't know that we were at Lady Musgrave snorkeling, and yeah, it was beautiful out there, as you'll see in the videos that probably just played. But yeah, driving along Norval Beach Park, about to put a crab pot or two in down at Little Creek down here. It's only like a kilometre down the beach from home, so I haven't worried about letting air pressures down out of the tyres. So they're still sitting on 40 psi. but if we get stuck or bogged, I can always let air out. But yeah.
So these bloody stinky fish heads can finally come out of the freezer. That was storing all of our actual grocery food, but no, crab baits take priority.
So to give an indication on how much rain they had, we found a little freshwater yabby that had been washed from the dam near the campground all the way out to near the mouth. So they'd had quite a fair bit of rain indeed.
Name another girlfriend that will lug around a crab pot. I bet you can't.
I hear the birds when they're singing. I hear the sirens when they're ringing, but I can't take my mind off of you. 1,000 words pouring out distance.
One pot here, and we'll trek along to the next one.
Almost stood on him.
Well,
He's already dead.
there's a sign that there is bug crabs around here. He'd
the
only
colours on
be
him.
dead maybe what, a couple of hours.
Still got his
It's
colour.
got all these colours still. Yeah, not sure what happened. Probably got stuck. All the rain maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah. Oh, there are muddies around here.
Look at all the colour on him.
Cool little fella, eh?
He's beautiful.
Little buck too.
Yeah. I like to collect shells, so I look a lot on the shore. And look what we found.
They're pretty nice eating too. They're full.
Can't remember the name of them right this second, but they're some sort of like shovel fish or shell. They are. They're something along those lines.
I don't know.
No, it's a
Brody Moss,
a razor,
YBS.
isn't it?
Razorfish, that's it.
Yeah, thank you. I knew it had something to do with the
Razorfish.
blade.
There you go. Thought we'd get some brekkie on the go while we're down here. Save join it back at camp. Old bacon and eggs. Not bad. Not bad. Happy days. Something different. Alright, well, forgot to do a time lapse of the setup, but didn't take really that long. Decided to go against the marquee because we'll be packing it up first thing tomorrow. So just pretty much put the awning up. And our rooftop tent, which we'll always have up. Sleep in that pretty good rooftop tent. And then come around the back, it's all loaded, got all the stuff in it. Yeah, not bad. Shower, little portable shower. I don't have gas connected to it because it is way too hot for a hot shower anyway. And that just sucks water out of the bucket. And that is the shower there. Happy days. And then our little fire for the night over here. And fire for the night is purely just to keep mozzies away because there is so many midgies and mozzies and all that sort of stuff. So that's about it. Little setup for the night. Doesn't take long to set up, and yeah, happy days, all sorted. Double XTM drawers, fully loaded, one for all the dry food and bits and pieces like that, and that one there is all for recovery gear and whatever have you in there. Really good, really compact, you can load them up. Other than that though, this is pretty much the campsite. It was packed when we first walked in, but there's not many people here now. That family over there saved us from getting a few of our things stolen earlier, so thank you. Beach is just down over that little hill there. You can drive on it, no dramas. We'll show you that tomorrow morning anyway. But yeah, for now, cheers. We'll see you in the morning. Day 2 of crabbing. Next morning, come pick them up. See if our pots are still here to start with, or if someone's stolen them. But yeah, see how we go. Oh, I can see rope going into the water, which is a good sign, which means our crab pot's still here. Hopefully we've caught something. Hopefully we catch a crab. Fingers crossed, eh? See how we go. Oh, watch out, stop. Bit of fishing line. I reckon that's someone's crab pot. Someone's crab pot with a bit of fishing line tied on. I reckon. I don't think it'll be a snag. I find it hard to believe it's a snag. It's definitely someone's pot in there, maybe, I'm thinking. But that's fishing line, if you can see it. That's how people tie up their crab pots so no one can actually see. So no one can actually see the rope. And she just walks straight into it. But nice morning. It's not so windy like it was the other morning. What do you reckon? Crabby?
Yeah. 1.
Weed. Lots of weed. Snag.
Oh, a couple of fish. Nice.
Big cod and a little crabby. Hopefully one. Little babies again. Oh, there's a big buck down there. There's a buck down there. That's what we come here for. That bugger down there. Go down, baby. But there's a healthy buck there that'll be legal. It's a female, Jenny. But we got one crab. Okay. What do you reckon? 2.
Oh wow.
There's maybe 1 legal. A few brim again. But someone's checked it because that pot's upside down. There's 2 legal. There's 2 legal crabs there. Maybe 3 actually.
It's illegal. Nice.
Yep. He's legal. It's much fuller than the other one. Very full. Yeah. He's under.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, he is not legal. On the left, this one is your female, and this one's your male. You can see they've got different flaps. So the female's much more rounded. The claws are generally smaller, and the back of them is usually broader. Whereas the males normally have a narrower back, and as you can see, heaps bigger claws. That's how you know the difference. In Queensland, we can only keep the males or the bucks, and they have to be 15 centimetres across the shell. So from outside point to outside point. Unfortunately, this one's under, and that's the Jenny. But as you saw, we did get 2 crabs.
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always faking me out.
Well, we made it
Sure did.
to Inskip. It's going to air down the tyres, drop them to 18 psi, and we'll be happy days to head on down.
Clearly in Hollywood, laying on the screen. You just need a better life than this. You need something I can never give. Fake water all across the road. It's gone now, the night is come. But sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. You can't fight it, you can't breathe. You say something so loving, but now I gotta let you go. You'll be better off in someone new. I don't wanna be alone. You know it hurts me. More and then I say goodbye. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been
Eating up, Yidney rocks. Done good. You did awesome. Filled up our water for the showers. Another carry it, that boat.
I'm leaving home for the coastline, someplace under the sun. I feel my heart for the first time, 'cause now I'm moving on, yeah, I'm moving on. And there's a place that I've dreamed of, where I can free my mind. I hear the sounds of the season and lose all sense of time. I'm moving far away to a sunny place where it's just you and me. Feels like we're in a dream, you know what I mean. The summer air by the seaside, the way it feels.
Pulled up to Waddy Point before setting up camp.
The fire burns in the night sky. This life will keep us young, yeah, keep us young. And we will sleep by the ocean. Our hearts will move with the tide. And we will wake in the morning to see the sun paint the sky. I'm moving far away
Morning's fishing at Waddy,
to a sunny place
up on the headland.
where
Now to
it's
claim the
just
fish.
you and me.
Good feed. Lunch sorted.
Feels like we're in a
There's
dream.
Beverage.
sorted.
You know what I mean. I'm moving far away to a sunny place where it's just you and me. Feels like we're in a dream. You know what I'm moving far away to a sunny place where it's just you and me. Feels like we're in a dream. You know what I mean.
About to head through Nagala Rocks. Run out tired. Shoot up there for half a day, but it's been 2 years since I've done Nagala. Last time we did it, we came with a bit of a crew and it took us 6 hours in total, 3 hours each way to get through this place. Every car got bogged. It was ridiculous. But yeah, pretty keen to give it another crack. See how we go. Hopefully we don't get bogged. I reckon we're one of the first people to go through here this morning. I think I've only seen another 2 or 3 vehicles go up, but it's nice.
I got my toes in the water, ass in the sand. Not a worry in a world of cold beer in my hand. Life is good there. Life is good there. Well, the plane touched down just about 3 o'clock, and the city's still on my mind. Bikinis and palm trees danced in my head. I was still in the baggage line. Concrete cars, they own prison bars. Like this life I'm living in. But the plane brought me farther. I'm surrounded by water, and I'm not going back again. I got my toes in the water, ass a cold beer in my hand. Life is good today. Life is good today. Adios and via con Dios. Yeah, I'm leaving GA. And if it weren't for tequila and pretty senoritas, I'd have no reason to stay. Adios and via con Dios. Yeah, I'm leaving GA. Gonna lay in the hot sun and roll a big fat one and grab my guitar and play.
Yeah, baby. Go little BT. Go little BT.
Wowza.
The 4 days flew by like a drunk Friday night as the summer drew to an end. They can't believe that I just couldn't leave, and I bid adieu to my friends. 'Cause my bartender, she's from the islands. Her body's been kissed by the sun. Coconut replaces the smell of the bar, and I don't know if it's her or the rum. I got my toes in the water, ass in the sand, not a worry in a world of cold beer in my hand. Life is good today. Life is good
No
today.
shovel.
Adios and via con Dios. A long way from GA. Yes, and all the muchachas, they call me Big Papa. When I throw pesos their way. Adios and via con Dios. A long way from GA. Someone do me a favor and pour me some Jaeger, and I'll grab my guitar and play. Adios and via con Dios. Going home now to stay. The senoritas don't care when there's no dinero. I got no money to stay. Adios and via con Dios. Going home now to stay. Just gonna probably by the lake. Put my ass in a lawn chair, toes in the clay. Not a worry in a world of PBR on the way. Life is good, baby. Life is good, baby.
Well, I ain't gonna work today. Just wanna sit around and play. Gonna hit balls off the top. Kick back in my flip flops. Don't know nothing to the lender.
hooked up to a fish. She lost a couple of hooks and then lost her bait before. But she's finally caught one. Go, girl. Good stuff. Nice. Well done. Well, I caught that one, but didn't realise I had the camera in slow motion. So, look, you might see a slow motion fishing, but I don't know, see how we go. So, same bait that I just caught the fish on, it looks tattered and ridiculously looking. I'd never used one before, but I'll use it again, see how we go. Mrs. is on now too. Just braining these darts, there's so many of them. Yeah, it's a dart. Got two at once. Pigeon pair.
Put the world away
Two
for a
hook rig.
minute.
Wasn't filming, just one fell off as I brought them in.
Sunshine
Yeah.
will wash my
Noise,
blues away.
baby.
Days. Well, I've lent the steering wheel to someone else. Here we go. That's it.
Wishing I was deep in the water
Stay that way.
somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze and it don't seem fair. Worry in the world
Straighten
is
up.
tight, gonna reach my chair. Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. And I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise.
Wrote a note, said be back in a minute. Bought a boat and I sailed off in it. Don't think anybody's gonna miss me anyway.
Attempt Nagala.
Mind on a permanent vacation. The ocean is my only medication. Wishing my condition ain't ever gonna go away.
Cause now I'm deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze blowing wind through my hair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair.
Stop. Hit reverse.
Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky.
We'll
Never
give it a
been
second
so
try.
happy, never felt so high. And I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. This champagne shore
Go.
washing over me.
Go, keep going.
It's a sweet, sweet life. Living by the salty sea.
Go. Don't back off.
Be as lost as me.
Keep going.
Change your
Don't
geography.
back off.
Maybe you might be.
Deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze blowing wind through my hair.
Go,
Only
go.
worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair.
You're cruising now. Here you go.
Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. And I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise. Come on in, the water's nice. Find yourself a little slice. Grab a backpack and lunch. You never know until you try. When you lose yourself,
You find the key to paradise.
Keep going. Alright, there you can slow down. Yep, there you just
I ain't watching TV today. Bad news, it can just stay away. If you ain't got anything good to say, then shut your mouth. I got my windows down and my blinders on. Radio set to my favorite song. All green lights on the road I'm on, man, there ain't no doubt I'm getting them good vibes.
Now camp at Waddy Point.
I'm breathing on God's time, and I ain't gonna waste one breath. I'm so
not bad at all. It'd be nicer if it was like blowing any other direction than southerly, but I mean, for what it is, you can't really complain ever when you're on Fraser. How good is it?
I ain't trying to hear the negative. No, I'm just trying to change the narrative. Hell, it's simply imperative that we all have a damn good time. I'm getting them good vibes. I'm living this good life. I'm breathing on God's time, and I ain't gonna waste one breath. I'm so
Alrighty, so 24 kilo overhead, 32 speed TLD, 120 pound top shot, 80 pound braid, down to a 500 kilo, 3 meter wide trace.
And a whole fishy.
Mac tuna as bait because I couldn't catch any tailor this trip at Fraser, and a circle hook which is size 18.0 I think. See how we go, but yeah, paddleboard way out there.
What do you reckon, darling? Okay, you want me to put this belt on you?
Not really running yet.
There we go.
Yes!
Yeah,
Come on! Yeah!
I'm not saying it was your fault, although you could have done more. Oh, you're so naive, yes, so how could this be done with such a smiling sweetheart? Yeah! Oh, I'm just
Yeah, baby, finally got him. GoPro's about to die, we'll get the hooks out of him and set him free. Let's go.
So beautiful. Oh, that every time I look inside, I know she knows that I'm not fond of asking. True or false it may be, oh, she's still out to get me. And I know she knows that I'm not fond of asking. True or false, that baby, she's still out to get me. I may say it was your fault, because I know you could have done more. Oh, you're so naive, yeah, so how could this be done by such a smiling sweetheart? Oh, and your sweet and pretty face is a ugly word, something so beautiful. But every time I look inside, I know she knows that I'm not fond of asking. And true or false it may be, oh, she's still out to get me. And I know she knows that I'm not fond of asking. And true or false it may be, she's still out to get me. So how could this be done?
We just accidentally caught a wave in. At least we have that on video, it would be great.
So, it's still a good thing. Someone
on, my little princess.
Just don't let me down. Just don't let me down. Hold on to your pride. Just don't let me down. Just don't let me down. Hold on to your pride. Just don't let me down. Just don't let me down. Hold on to this pride. Just don't let me down. Just don't let me down.
Beautiful spot. Lake Mackenzie, Fraser. A little bit of a drive in, but lovely that we're here. This morning we were up early, packing up at Warralee Creek. Left there about 7:30, 7:40 and headed over back to the eastern side of the beach. It was a 2 metre tide this morning. We had a tsunami warning as well. We've had it all. We've had cyclones warnings, we've had flood warnings, and we've had now a tsunami warning. So we've had the trifecta, I think. But we've jagged the weather everywhere we've been, which is great. Sunny, blue skies for most of the time, most of our trip.
But I hate this part. I wanted this one so much.